This woman takes off her gloves and has only 3 fingers, and then she took off her shoes, and there was only 1 toe. Then she pulls off the wig on top of her head, and she's a bald woman again. She tells the other women to do the same. She walks to the podium and opens her mouth, and hundreds of teeth appeared. The witches finally showed their true colors. They gathered in this hall to destroy all the children of the world, because witches have a natural aversion to the smell of children. So Annie created a magic potion by dropping the liquid from the bottle into food, and then trick the children into drinking it, and turn them all into mice. There's a child hiding under the podium right now. He's carefully hiding his pet mouse in his arms, and through the cracks in the boards, Annie was eating bugs pulled out of her scalp. The kid holds his breath, but he couldn't help the smell. He was smelled by Annie. Annie's nostrils widened. She followed the smell. The stench was coming from under the podium. She was so angry, she flipped the podium over. She smashed it to pieces. She didn't see anything. Turns out the kid had gone into the vent, but he couldn't stop Annie from flying over. And then, just in the nick of time, the fat kid outside the door saved him. The fat kid walks through the door. Annie had become normal. She's still holding the chocolates, and coaxed Fatty to come over. Fatty didn't want to come over. Annie had to turn 1 piece into 6, but Fatty still wanted more. Annie made 6 more chocolates to stall for time. After 10 seconds, the potion in Fatty's belly would take effect. First Fatty's ears smoked, then his ass caught fire and he went up into the sky. All that's left is his smoldering clothes. When he climbed out of his clothes, he didn't realize he had become a rat. He was stomped on by hundreds of high heels. The boy was anxious to see him run away. He saw his pet rat burst out. The rat rushed into the middle of the crowd and dragged him back by his fat little tail. Before the boy could be surprised that both rats were human, he was spotted by Annie, who had arrived, and pulled him out of the vent, and she had to turn the boy into a mouse.